Shame. 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 Shame.
Shame TV East Watch, your host. Derek Jones Talks Live is the current channel that we will be doing this on. Yes, you see the toys. In honor of tonight's guest, I went to my son's room and I borrowed a couple toys.
Shame. Shame.
As you see up front, we got Supergirl and Superman. I mean, gotta have them both.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Ah. And over here we've got Wonder Woman in her golden shield. Then we've got Harley Quinn over here with Samoa Joe. So, oh shit, yeah, I done went over there. Well, him and my son got the same toys, so it wasn't really that difficult. You know what I mean? They rocking the same toys. So yes, PCCC TV, peace everybody, come on in. Golden Shoes Polite is here. It's gonna be a quick little chat tonight. It's a sending off video. I don't know if you guys heard earlier. Not only do we have a McDonald's customer-friendly Wi-Fi jacker, but now we also have a goddamn quantum physicist out there. Now, I don't know how you go from calling yourself Aboriginal, which is the opposite of what you were trying to say, to becoming a McPhysicist overnight. But we'll dive into that.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yes, according to this nigga, you need to get your study up on quantum physics, because he's got his study up on quantum physics. It's just you who are lacking. You know what I'm saying? You know, all niggas who don't know what ab means are adepts in quantum physics.
Shame. Shame.
Nick, peace. Yeah, in honor of our guest tonight, I went to my son's room, had them give me some of their toys, some of their figurines. Again, we got Wonder Woman here and Supergirl and a couple other people, Harley Quinn, and I need that. And Samoa Joe. So what we're gonna do right now is just go into a little bit of audio that made him famous. It's gonna be an easy night. I'm not gonna drag him like I planned on doing. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's go with it.
You can't tell Tommy in the motel. Yeah, it's all manipulation. Just trying to stick my hand in their pocket. They gon' bitch motherfuckers. They pull it like building seven. Silver State say pull it, they pull that shit. And your numbers locked up. I'm saying it's actually artificial intelligence.
Listen now.
It's actually made by robots and shit. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Niggas got to do research on quantum physics and how they trying to establish this quantum mechanics.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Did you hear what this nigga just said? We're gonna play that back.
Going on all these things we can invest in. I know, man, this shit is bigger than that. These motherfuckers been doing this shit. You feel me? So we can reach up and stick our hand up here. But like I was saying about Rick Ross, it's easier and it's more profitable for us to say, fuck that. You get your home. If Rick Ross is serious about entrepreneurship, it'll be Rick Ross Bird. Straight up. That's that shit Dame Dash is talking about. That's why they have to get Dame Dash out of the way.
Yo, these conspiracies.
That nigga too smart. He too good smart.
We're not gonna miss any of these conspiracies.
Like
Calling Dame Dash, Kanika Jenkins, calling Javen Bullets, Shaka Amos.
I'm saying it's actually artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
It's actually made by robots and shit. Yeah.
Made by robots and shit. That's what he's saying. You gotta do your research. Because if you did your research, you would see that quantum physics and
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Can anyone please tell me what this fucking individual is talking about? Can somebody please tell me what he knows about quantum or physics?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Hold on 2 seconds, guys. Let me mute this. But yeah, this nigga's talking about quantum. Yes, he said quantum mechanics. I bet my page that I set my page down tonight that this nigga couldn't spell quantum or physics without Google.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
It's when you start going into desperation mode, it starts to appear. It's crazy because it didn't have to go this way for this individual. He had a team of people that was fucking with him, and he could have just went that way, but that's what he did, which is his business. And that part's over now, so that part is no longer need to be discussed. The other night I went on Israel Doctrine's page for a quick little chat, and me and him are of difference in opinion, or different lanes, let's say that. Like, in his lane, he feels he wants to talk to these people and put them on the straight and narrow or the straight path. And I'm the type where I feel like, nigga, you doing this shit for a certain reason, and it ain't a motherfucking thing I say that's gonna change that shit.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And in the case of the Gallup and Gillespie, it's like there's no need in saying anything. Like, once you reveal what your real intentions are, who you really out to get and who you really out to be, it's clear now. Like, at the end of the day, you want to be polite in them niggas. Like, you said so, but at the time when you were saying that shit, I thought you meant take over so that we could do something positive and or righteous with the spot. Like, why have a spot out there where people could come to and basically, you know, in a sense, believe in black people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to have that spot and then turn around and do the same thing Sonetta did. Like, what's the point in even having the spot? Is what I'm not understanding. Like, why even have the spot if you're gonna do what he did, nigga? Like, didn't you think something was gonna happen, some sort of backlash? But never mind all that. This individual has been reduced to a troll in the Shame TV Derrick Jones Talks Live chat. You'll probably see him tonight in typical troll fashion.
Oh, y'all can feel somebody's got that drink, somebody's smoking, somebody's got dope in the smoke. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's hard to tell. But what we do know is the person who did this had to have access to delete those videos from that security room. That's what we know. And be able to tell the police, look, the person who did this shit had to have control of staff to be able to get the mom run around 3 different times. You feel what I'm saying, family? This mom was given a runaround by staff 3 different times. That's before the fire department found her in the freezer. I was trying to find how did they find her? Who found this girl? Because what they did was there's a possibility somebody tried to hide her for later, whatever.
Now, right here, he goes to the chat because at this point he's stumped. Okay, he doesn't know what else to say.
I think they fucked up. Somebody fucked up.
He just got that from the chat.
Somebody fucked up.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
When someone opened that freezer, somebody fucked up. This is what I meant by I'm not doing Kanika Jenkins videos and streams for views. When you have people doing Kanika Jenkins videos just for streams and just for views, this is what you get. You get 3 hours, you get 2.5 hours, you get 4 hours of nothingness. You get 4 hours of bullshit, of somebody talking about absolutely nothing, trying to make that shit sound smart, trying to make that shit sound intelligent. But what we want to know before we end these live streams, our last live stream dealing with you, what we want to know is what's up with all this Sonetta shit. Now, you spent a year building your page, talking about Sonetta, making songs about Polite, how you watching him in every move he make, every step he take, you'll be watching him, and all the shit that you did. All we want to know now is what's up with all of that shit. How come you get caught saying the one thing you couldn't get caught saying, dealing with Sonetta, dealing with Polite? They keep saying, playing my videos.
The white man is the devil, this and that. I mean, I'm still this clown that's on my TV, my fucking laptop right now. Lame ass nigga, Shrek face, rigor mortis. This nigga 2 weeks ago was the black woman, this guy. 2 weeks before that was goddamn Moore and fuck Aboriginals, indigenous, and laughing at it. This week, hooked up with these clowns, and now they, the indigenous people. So all these motherfuckers, they recorded of all of these pieces.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
See, this is why I drag his ass. Can anybody find a video where I made calling the black woman God? I'll wait. Can anybody find a video that I've done ever? Okay? Where I'm doing a lecture talking about the black woman is the God and her the X and the Y chromosome, all this shit. Never have you heard me seen me or heard me saying this shit. But this nigga is on his fucking show with pictures of my face talking about, I guess I must be Shrek face. Nigga, you know I look better than you. So stop it. Knock it off.
Shame. Shame.
Knock it off.
Shame.
You know, facial hair growing ass nigga. That's probably why you hate me. I change my beard designs every other month, nigga, and you can't do it at all. Oh, Lamont Sanford ass nigga. Mustache rocking nigga.
Shame.
But this is what he does. Didn't I just make a video about his uncle Sarnetta doing the same shit? Didn't I make a video about Sarnetta doing the same shit? Lying, telling you one thing, and it's not true to get you to think something. He's lying, telling you that I'm making videos about this. I'm making videos about the Moors. I'm making videos about the black woman as God. When did I ever do that shit? Sorry about that. But this is what we call deflection and thespianism 101. Now, he learned this from his uncle. What they must do is discredit. That's their attempt. The problem that they run into with me is I don't give a fuck about your discrediting. Because if I put out a video and it puts out 400 views, that's a successful video to me. Because I have my own standards. I don't make my standards the way you make your standards. So I don't have to do Black Woman is God videos to have a page. You do. I don't have to talk about that shit. I don't have to talk about Aboriginal, and then you're bringing up the fact that we're talking about indigenous American heritage for our people here. The problem is that we're not saying Aboriginal. That's why you mad.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
You want a nigga to sound as dumb as you do. You want a nigga to sound as dumb as you do. You want a nigga to fucking come out and take your positions to help you keep your positions because you really can't explain them to people. That's why you said earlier in the video, y'all need to get y'all study up on the quantum physics. Who the fuck even talks like that? Get your study up on the quantum physics.
Shame.
I'm gonna tell you something, you horse wrangling, galloping Gillespie out there. I'm gonna tell you something straight up. There's nothing about you that says quantum or physics. I'm just telling you from an outside perspective, just being fair. There's nothing about you that says quantum or physics, or that I should listen to you talking about quantum or physics.
Shame. Shame.
Is that the new direction of the page of the Golden Arch Empire? The Golden Arch Empire came out as a detective firm, and that got shut down. Now he's taken the detective firm and switched it over to the news show, and he's doing news and the daily topics and Usher herpy lips and some more weird ass shit.
Shame. Shame.
While you over there making videos about me in front of your fake ass fans, why don't you make videos and about how you was over here in my troll in my chat the other night trying to get me to do a video with you? What you want to do a video with me for, Kev? Huh? And I want you to lie and say you didn't. So this won't be the last video I do on you. I could come out of retirement with the evidence like Floyd did to fight Conor.
Shame.
I just come out of retirement with that shit.
Shame.
That's what I'm gonna do. If you run your mouth and try to lie and say you didn't just try to get me on your show like yesterday.
Shame.
Ah.
Shame.
Yeah, just got finished busting up your uncle. Your uncle is going to get it full tilt. We going at that clown full tilt, nigga. It ain't going to be no hesitation, no holding back, no none of that shit when we go at this fucking clown. So let's listen to some more.
Sonetta, stop it, Sonetta. Stop it.
This nigga Sonetta just said, I got video of you telling me how much you love me. God damn, nigga. Are you going to ever explain any of that? The other night when he came over to the chat, guys, what did I say? Don't drag him. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do this and don't do that. I said, yo, just answer the one question, nigga. What the fuck does Sonetta mean when he keeps saying these things?
Listen, bro. Sonetta, stop it, Sonetta. Sonetta, stop it, Sonetta. Stop it.
I got video with you saying that you love me. And then Sonetta went so far as to start playing the shit. Started playing audio of this nigga just up there lying, talking shit, like being a completely different person than I knew, because at the time, nigga, you was talking shit about Sonetta and Polite.
Sonetta, I love you, bro. You taught me how to get a...
I guess Sonetta wasn't lying. Sonetta just said he has audio of him saying that he loves him. I guess now we have audio of him saying that he loves him.
Shame. Shame.
So as much as a liar as Sonetta is, I don't think he's lying about everything. Not everything.
That nigga who won those movie tickets, that nigga.
Thank you, Quad Marley.
Email me, Walker. You just got yourself motherfucking Starbucks gift card, watch candy. Email your boy. And you want to email. That's free of the gift cards. I'm going to send Jerry Jones to Buffalo Valley.
Mind you now, I never seen any of this shit. But we'll move on. Me and Lindell.
Every other day sometime, and sometime I would call Kevin Gills and we would have a conversation, and Kevin Gills would say, Sonetta, listen, you know what, Sonetta, you my OG, you my uncle, Sonetta. I'm doing this just so I can get you, Sonetta. And I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of niggas that be telling me to bang on you, Sonetta.
Lying.
Shame.
Lies all the way around the board. Just lies. God damn. But before we get to the lies.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Before we get to the lies. What the fuck are you doing on the phone with this nigga anyways? Shane TV presents Derek Jones Talks Live, affiliated program, affiliated platform. Tonight, Sunday Sundown stream. Farewell to the CALI CRUMB, the McGAMER, the McMexican, an Aboriginal McRULER of the Golden Arch Empire, the Galloping Gillespie.
Shame. Shame.
He got caught in the most compromising of positions, befriending Sarnetta, not thinking Sarnetta would turn on him, which is absolutely retarded once you learned out, you know, what this nigga was really about and all of that. But you still, for some reason, let us continue. Oh, for your viewing pleasure tonight, you can see I went to my son's room, and in going to the room of a 9-year-old and an 11-year-old, I could accurately pay tribute to Kev Gill's platform with a bunch of toys.
I'll use my heat vision.
One of these niggas talked. Superman said he's gonna use his heat vision. Oh shit. Let's try something else.
You can't hide from my X-ray vision.
You can't hide from my X-ray vision, Kev.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Calls me damn near every other day sometime. And sometimes I will call Kev Gills and we will have a conversation. And Kev Gills will say, Sarnetta, listen, you know what, Sarnetta, you my OG, you my mama, Sarnetta. I'm doing this shit so I can get views, Sarnetta. And I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of niggas that be telling me to bang on you, son, just to.
You told me how to get a microphone, Sarnetta. That's what you always wanted, Sarnetta, was for me to tell you that. That's how easy it is to get. That's how easy it is to get next to you. Yeah, Sarnetta. Listen, bro. Sarnetta. Listen, son. Listen.
Calls me damn near every other day sometime. And sometimes I will call Kev Gills and we will have a conversation. And Kev Gills will say, Sarnetta, listen, you know what, Sarnetta, you my OG, you my mama, Sarnetta. I'm doing this shit so I can get views, Sarnetta. And I'm gonna tell you.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
This is what we want explained. And I realized that he's never going to be genuine and actually explain what any of this means. He's going to deflect. As you heard in one conversation, Sarnetta told this dude that he better watch himself because he's got hours more of footage on him. And this nigga starts bringing up me and Conscious Community Convo and other BC Black Conscious Fraud Committee, and bringing up a whole plethora of other people and saying that we're the ones who are really doing this. And Sarnetta never once said he had audio on us, so what are you bringing us up for?
Shame.
Really?
Shame. Shame.
But we'll dive deeper, listen more to the lies.
Got people that was on the phone with me a couple of days ago that heard me and Kev Gills talk.
Hmm.
And y'all niggas went for it like he really hates me. Kev Gills said to me, he said, Sarnetta, I learned everything from you, bro.
You told me how to get a microphone, Sarnetta. That's what you always wanted, Sarnetta, was for me to tell you that. That's
Shame.
McDumbass.
Shame. Shame.
This nigga let this nigga Sarnetta. Oh my gosh. Snitch. Just both of them snitches. You know what I'm saying? He's a lying weirdo because ain't nobody make him bang on no motherfucking Sarnetta. You know what I'm saying? That's just a lie right in and of its mixed self. Okay? Then this nigga fuck around and Sarnetta's over there recording the conversation with the sole purpose of sharing that shit.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That's what makes it sad because you got sucked in, nigga. He recorded you talking, nigga, on with the sole purpose of putting that shit out like that. Because it's time for the $25,000 Apollo. Let's step our game up from the all hard ballroom ass plan to be in motion.
Shame. Shame.
See, if he gets the Apollo,
Shame.
that's when you'll see somebody like Polite try to come back out, because that's a huge venue and there'll be real police officers there, not just you know, the security at the typical side of the production.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So that's what that is all about. That's why, Sonetta, I'm letting you know we're about to go full tilt on you. Because you think you slick, but I know you ain't slick. And I know you're not slick to me, but you're slick to the average person. That's why I be saying, Sonetta, I don't hate you, man. I don't want you to die or nothing, but I'm just saying, nigga, you full of shit. Like, stop it, man. You too old for that shit. And you could have did some real righteous shit instead of doing fuck shit. Like, that's just stupid. I don't understand. I'm still not gonna understand, because money is not that big of a deal to legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather be remembered for 100 years or have some money now? Like, nigga, I would want a legacy to be remembered, nigga, be in books and shit. Like, you want a legacy of just having some heaven on earth type shit.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
But yeah, you did your work well. Wrangling up a horse wrangler. Speaking of horse wrangler, let's get back to this video.
That nigga who won those movie tickets, that nigga was in my team.
What nigga? Ain't nobody win no goddamn tickets.
Man, shout out to him. Walter King, email me, Walter. You just got yourself motherfucking.
That shit ain't nothing but prop.
Walter King, email the boy. And you walk the email.
It's showtime. It will definitely be showtime at the Apollo.
I'm going to send
You never gonna get it.
You can't come in on my show that I got about lame ass TV Shrek, rigor mortis face, nigga, over there. You can't come in after that. You gotta have your own. We ain't no motherfucking cool. Nigga, I'm a boss, nigga. What you talking about? We cool. Wait.
That's why he took his toys down, people, because he's going into boss mode. So since he's a boss now, he had to take down his army, man.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro.
Look at the deflection.
Listen, bro.
Look, deflection.
Listen, bro.
Now, what we want to know is, let's stop right there. Let's cut all the shit. Let's stop right there. Sonetta says he has at least another hour. Is that true, McWi-Fi? Yes or no? Just answer straight. If you say anything other than yes or no, like listen and aboriginal and stupid shit like that, we're going to count that as you confessing that Sonetta's statements are true.
Listen, bro.
Deflection.
Stop it,
Deflection.
Sonetta.
It's a yes, no question.
Stop it, Sonetta.
It's a yes, no question.
Stop it. Sonetta, I love you, bro. You told me how to get a microphone, Sonetta. That's what you always wanted, Sonetta, was for me to tell you that. That's how easy it is to get. That's how easy it is to get next to you. Yeah, but yeah, Sarnetta. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Sarnetta. Listen, son.
Now, did you or did you not tell Sarnetta that your audience was done? Yes or no? I believe that you probably did. Like, yo, what the fuck more you want from me? You want me to stop making the shirts so you could be the only one saying you doing it? What? You see my videos and you know that I'm moving next week, nigga? Me and my family is moving to a nicer place, nigga. So what? You mad now? You think all that come from these shirts? Nah, dipshit. That shit come from waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and not getting home sometimes till 6 o'clock at night, nigga. That's how I'm doing that. Shit you don't understand. Shit.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I'm sick of hella dumbass niggas. It's a farewell night. Just listening to some lies. Listening to some Sarnetta confessing the truth. Telling the world.
A child believes in his eye. Let's go to it. Oh, you can't listen to me. I'm okay. I did that back. So what I did is I told my son, I told him, look, man, look, all that meat and shit niggas is doing, which I did over that, and before we heard me. But all that, like Jerry Jones, that's attacking Sarnetta, I mean, that's on my Facebook. I was trying to cover up my shit. Coming to an end.
Woo! Talking shit.
Shame. Shame.
Talking shit about me.
Shame.
With Sarnetta. But he don't want to talk to me and the people, you know, about this shit.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Sarnetta, stop it, Sarnetta. Sarnetta, stop it, Sarnetta. Stop it. Sarnetta, I love you, bro.
Sometimes I would call Kevin Gills and we would have a conversation, and Kevin Gills would say, Sarnetta, listen, you know what, Sarnetta, you my OG, you my uncle, Sarnetta.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine this was really going on until Sarnetta revealed this information. Sarnetta could have said this out loud. Do y'all remember, Snapella, I'm so glad your ass is in here. Yo, don't you remember, nigga, like a few months ago when this nigga was doing videos talking about, because I even did a video called Sarnetta making a push and a play for Kev Gills. You want to know why I did that? Because this nigga was going around telling everybody that Sarnetta was trying to get at him, trying to befriend him, and this, that, and the third. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Like, yo, that's exactly what you was doing. What's up, Posh? But the whole time, nigga, you was talking shit about me behind my back to Sarnetta, yo. This nigga, and for you to be, let me say this on our farewell visit, because I didn't know who you was so-called talking shit to about talking about somebody's face. Nigga, with all them wrinkles on the top of your fucking forehead, nigga, you look like Dusty Rhodes.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
/ Devon Dudley, forehead ass nigga.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Ric Flair skull. Too many cuts for those blood scenes in the ring.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
How a junkie gonna talk about somebody's face? How a junkie gonna talk about somebody's face, nigga? Get your fucking weird ass out of here. Elmer Funhead, nigga, all day. This nigga running his mouth. But what's actually crazy and interesting, like I said before, guys, he came over to my chat the other day. He's been, and when that happens, here at Derek Jones Talks Live, Shame TV East Watch, we call that, and Shame TV 2, go subscribe if you haven't. We call that reducing you to a troll in our chat. That is a sign of victory we have over here.
Shame.
It is a sign that you have been conquered when you have been reduced to a troll over here talking shit in my chat. Now, the audio that we played was played for a reason. Yeah, it was meant to be funny. Yeah, we know that I'll never get my Buffalo Wild Wing tickets. We know that Lindell will never ride that horse. He will never be able to touch that horse. He's been wrangled by a world famous horse McWrangler, a nigga that actually owes people horses. I think he's the only black man or McMEXICAN man, black man in America who owes a nigga a fucking horse.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
How one comes to owe someone a horse? Yeah, you gotta, one will never know. Good looks, Keisha Ray. I almost forgot about that. For any future complaints about the Golden Arches production out there, that California CRUMB, please contact Michael Edwards as his direct supervisor, directly from Sarnetta.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Sarnetta says that, Kev, you have been accepted in the group. You did admit that you just, you know.
Listen, bro.
You did admit.
Listen, son, do you forget that Latasha Pope and Black Conscious Fraud Committee,
Nah, we ain't talking about that deflection. We don't want to.
That's how easy it is to get. That's how easy it is to get next to you.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Shame. Shame.
That's how easy it is to get next to you. So now that Sarnetta has let you next to him, and we'll go to Sarnetta for that.
Gil said to me, almost be damn near every other day sometime. And sometimes I would call Kenneth Gills and we would have a conversation. And Kenneth Gills would say, Sarnetta, listen, you know what, Sarnetta, you my OG, you my.
Shame.
So
Shame. Shame.
the premise has been established by you both. So since you've been trying to get next to Sarnetta, he has let you in, but he did inform you in front of the world. This is the treatment you're going to receive under General Sarnetta, General Frank. Under the tutelage of General Frank, you must now be a grunt, yo. You had your own empire. You like a conquered kingdom, nigga. You got a king, but you ain't really a king, nigga. Because you gotta pay homage to a higher king. God damn.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
But Sarnetta has let you in, but you have been reduced to a grunt under motherfucking Michael Edwards, who is a YouTube nobody. I didn't even know this nigga was still making videos and on Sarnetta's team until like a couple of days ago. That's sad. You've been reduced to a grunt when you had your own McEmpire. You had left me alone and other people alone. The world wouldn't have known that you started your empire, your whole fraud detective department, powered by the local McDonald's customer-friendly Wi-Fi.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
When I have a dream boulevard, yes, the customers are now devastated. The local McDonald's that they go to every morning for their coffee and their McMuffin.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
No longer provides free customer-friendly Wi-Fi due to a huge surge in the Wi-Fi
Shame.
bill.
Shame. Shame.
They didn't know where it was coming from. At one point, it was a steady level. Then around this time last year, it was a huge spike.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
One might be inclined to think that someone's running a full-blown YouTube page off of our free customer-friendly Wi-Fi.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Lo and behold, it has been revealed, yes indeed, the Golden Arches production is the reason that the McDonald's on I Have a Dream Boulevard no longer has free customer-friendly Wi-Fi.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
He sat by that window, sucking up Wi-Fi like one sucks in air, uncovering all polite scams and mishaps. He was the #1 ace detective on the scene.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Even got in his second best clothes to go down to a rally and fuck with polite like a stalker.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
But after months of pretending to give a shit about Kanika Jenkins, sharing dick pics supposedly on Tommy Sotomayor, and talking about dick pics, Usher's herpy lip, and yes, now quantum physics.
So they pull it, like Building 7. And Silverstein say, pull it. They pull that shit.
Silverstein.
Your numbers lock up.
Them numbers.
I'm saying it's actually artificial intelligence. It's actually made by robots and shit. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. They've got to do research on quantum physics and how they're trying to establish this quantum mechanics.
Shame. Shame.
Excuse me. McCav News 102. Yo, y'all is fucking crazy, yo. Did you hear this nigga just say quantum mechanics?
Shame.
They trying to establish
Shame.
this quantum mechanics. Yo, this is sad, man. You're fucking pathetic, G. And you don't even know it, yo. I told you don't battle me, man. You lost already. There was no way you were ever gonna win, yo. This is the farewell video, the farewell CALI CRUMB. So y'all better, everybody in the chat, y'all better get it in right now. Y'all better get it in right now, because this is it. After this, we will no longer be dealing with this individual. Filthy Frank has exposed him thoroughly, so it made the work a lot easier. It's sad.
So, this is what they doing, man. Let's go. Let's go to it. Yeah, listen. Let's say shame. Shame. That's him. And they was down together. You see that? This shit is hilarious. They got you, stupid motherfuckers. They turned you away from the conscious shit to that bullshit that they do. Let me take you away from something else. Let's tell them. And you know what? I got people that was on the phone with me a couple of days ago that heard me and came up. And y'all niggas went for it like he really hates me. Cam Gill said to me, he said, son, I learned everything from you, bro. I look up to you. I respect you. You my uncle. What's up?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
What a Frankenberry thing to say. Like, you love this nigga, yo. And this nigga just played the shit out of you, man. Go into the chat, McDummy. I should link what you call it. Oh, finally. I don't even know if y'all could hear that in the back. But it was definitely popping. Trying clothes, guys, is still real life. Real life don't change. These are some of the glory days.
I just came out of the Kev Hills TV. Polite and his wife was arrested for whatever reasons. We'll find out.
This is all off of McDonald's Wi-Fi. Let me pause right there and let you guys. This is all off of McDonald's Wi-Fi. Let's continue.
Was taken into custody, and it's all bad, people. And it's for all y'all people out there who was talking shit to me like I didn't know what I was talking about when I told y'all the feds was on it. I mean, I sit up here and told y'all everybody else was trying to be, you know, politically correct. Oh, this could possibly be this. He could have been hacked. I'm like, nah, this some fed shit. They locked your accounts down? Oh yeah, you've been reported already, bro. Yeah, they on your ass. You know, and only a real nigga gonna tell you something like that. Somebody who know the process, who been through shit, you know. I tried to tell him yesterday that the feds was on him. I tried to tell you guys yesterday. He was scamming. He's scamming the people. He got to go home and pay for what he did back east. Don't worry, the law always catch up to these scheming ass, scamming ass niggas. Don't worry, but my disappointment is to all the sisters who got on my page and started talking crap to me. All of the brothers who got on my page and called me all types of names. I think I deserve an apology, man. Kev Gibbs TV. I holler.
Look at him. Feeling all sensitive.
Kev Gibbs TV. Power Hour. Well, as you all know, your boy Tommy Sotomayor flagged my channel. And I had to appeal. It's gonna take 3 days. But this nigga right here, Tommy Sotomayor, has flagged my channel and trying to prevent me from giving the people a voice to speak his speech on the internet.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Now, what I'm gonna do is call bullshit when it needs to be called. Because this individual is the same person who took the time to flag my page. And I even made a video of it. So he couldn't lie his way out of it and say that he didn't do it. So I might play it, I might not. Those of you in the know, you know what I'm talking about. I showed it right on my page and everything. Had to. Because this is what he did from the beginning and then flip-flopped and switched to some other shit. And now we know why. It's because you really want to be a star. So there's not much more to talk about, man. This was just ending it on an official way, you know? It's a little farewell, see you later. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you were. You were here to contact the Shaka Amos. Hold on. We got to pull your music up. You know what I'm saying? How this nigga dick ride Pharaoh, then call Pharaoh a murderer.
The time where the man brother White had a intense stare down.
See you in that fucking. I see that video. Look at his page, full of Tommy Sotomayor naked looking pictures. What a fucking dumbass, yo. Oh, man. Yeah, here we go. This is for you, Kev.
Show you, yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
We want you to know we seen your page. We know that shit is crumbling. This is for some inspiration. Since you like looking at naked dudes on the internet. Tommy Sotomayor in towels and shit. You will never see that shit at Derrick Jones Talks Live. Let that be known right now. Never. This is called the Ballad of Assad in our sect. Even though they didn't have a language. How did you get that Assad in that sect? Peace. Joe Stark, Frankenberry. Damn right, Keisha Ray's fire. CCCTV always in the building. This is the farewell send-off. What up, Stark? Forever. Knew that I would find you. This is what he said to Sonetta. That's what never part us. Even after the audio, he still wants to be Sonetta's friend. Look, Kev, we got toys on deck. We got toys on deck. Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Supergirl and Superman, Samoa Joe. You should apologize to your neighbors and the people who go to that McDonald's who no longer have customer-friendly Wi-Fi because of the excessive use over the last year that they didn't know was coming from someone running a full-blown YouTube page, detective YouTube page, powered by their local customer-friendly Wi-Fi. Nothing lasts forever, and that show is definitely done. Oh man, it's over. Derek Jones Talks Live. Farewell, Frankenberry. Farewell, McHorse Wrangler. McFlagger. McStyle Jacker. McIdea Asker every week. McBlack woman hating, aboriginal, intelligent asshole. Second in command under Michael Edwards and leader of the Golden Arches production. Dusty Rhodes / Devon Dudley Forehead. Nothing lasts forever. And me giving you ideas and Tasha and Keisha and everybody else giving you ideas doesn't last forever either. To the tunes of Shaka. The one you made fun of, the one I made fun of, but mine was much more funnier. The Wi-Fi jacker, the spiked coffee drinker, McCrumbling Crumb, and as El Boogie said, hella dumbass smart nigga. Going out to Shaka. And lastly, Sonetta's nephew, by his own admission. But lastly, a troll in my chat. He say so long here. Stop telling people I'm trying to be like you. We're nothing alike. Take him out of here, Shaka. Watch him break it down. This song is sentimental to Kev. It's the inspirational song that he played after his aunties told him they were proud of him. That he had a 1,111 subscriber YouTube page. I don't know how that's an accomplishment by a grown man to be proud of, but well, just let it be. The stars in the clouds, the skies in the earth, is what he saw sitting at that window every day, sucking up the local customer-friendly Wi-Fi, running down Sonetta polite with reckless abandon. Dick pics of Tommy. No more. None of that will go on here. Shame TV's watch Derek Jones Talks Live. We don't talk about Usher's here. Rest in peace, McWi-Fi Jacker. We're proud of you. You came from nowhere. You hustled the state of California and got a check. But it went to your head. And now you're dead. That page is over. And much like a couple other niggas that I've canceled out up here that didn't belong, when you hear this,
shame, shame.
There's no more hiding. There's no more running. The people have caught you doing what you could not do, and that is befriending the people that you built your page, tearing down and so-called going after, without showing one time where these people changed and made amends. You were even caught talking about your own fan base. And I'm going to say this before I close this out to the people who are still, subscribed and watch his videos. I'm not saying this for you to subscribe to my page. I'd rather you not. I'm saying this to let you know. Just ask them that question and watch how fast you get blocked. What are you actually doing talking to Sonetta the way you've been caught talking? Are you doing detective work?
Shame, shame, shame.
Or are you doing Frankie Devil work? I'll choose the latter. Derek Jones Talks Live. This has been your Sunday Sundown stream. Every week we do this. Brooklyn, D Prince, CCC TV. Nature Boy does stink, definitely. And yes, he is still on the radar.
Shame, shame.
But right now we're going after this $25,000 money grab that's gonna get nipped in the bud. And why you keep putting up pictures of Tawana Allen and all types of different black women talking shit, when Alex Jones was openly talking shit, saying that your whole platform and everything you stand for is bullshit. That's basically what he said. And you haven't said anything about that, son. Has anybody seen an extensive police brutality campaign and the fighting of that shit and what's going on in these courts or any of that on Sonetta's page ever? Have you? Just think about that.
Shame. Shame.
Have you? We're going to dive a little deeper into why these things are not happening.
They pull that shit.
But this is it. Last
The
time.
numbers locked up. I'm saying it's actually artificial intelligence.
That's what it is.
It's actually made by robots. And shit.
Robots
That's
did
what
it.
I'm saying. Niggas got to do research on quantum physics and how they.
Shame. Shame.
Sunday
Shame.
stream has been brought to you by Shame TV's Watch, Derek Jones Talks Live. Derek Jones, no, that's Shame TV 2, the newly formed Shame TV 2. You can see it in the front of the page. Please click the link and subscribe. I will be adding content starting tomorrow on that. Farewell, CALI, CRUMB, McGAMER, the Mexican and Aboriginal McRULER of the Golden Arch Empire, who powered his page using the local McDonald's customer-friendly Wi-Fi. Peace.